Very exciting news, guys. Yesterday I got a text that the postcards I got framed are ready for pickup, so I'm gonna drive over and pick them up. I'm really excited to see them. I also got a tax refund, which I wasn't expecting, so I'm in a good mood. Maybe I'll go to Sephora. Wow, I love how they're floating.
Right?
It looks so
that
good.
way you can get them closer and it gives it a little bit of a
I'll show you guys what I got at Sephora. I dumped it all in here because I had to carry the big box over to my car. I got the Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil and the color is Bear Sand. I just love nudie colors like this, even though I don't think they're supposed to be for me. I just make them for me. I also got the Tower 28 Tower 28 Get Set Blur and Set Matte Powder Blush. And this is the color Culver Crush. I love a peachy color. Very cute. I love like peach or kind of tanned looking blushes much more than pinks. Nice peachy shade. Oh, I also got this. This is from Say. There's this really pretty girl on TikTok. I don't know what her name is. I can't remember. She has freckles. She puts this under her eyes, glowy super gel in the color Warm Glow. Everyone doing this just looks so pretty. It just gives like your under eye area a very dewy, healthy look. So I want to try. For my skin tone, I considered Warm Glow or Star Glow. But I personally like the more warm look of this one, and if I don't like this on my face, I think using it on like my chest or my shoulders would be really pretty in the summer. I got another blush from Makeup Forever. This is their Artist Blush and B220 Joyful Pink. This is more of a pink peachy color. It reminds me of NARS. What is it called? It has like an inappropriate name. I also got the Ole Henriksen. This is the Creme Brulee Glimmer because someone told me this is a dupe for the Rhode Cinnamon Roll lip treatment, which I love. That one was limited edition, and I do love these. I also got a mini size of the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. I got the shade Sand 1.5, this lip liner, Makeup Forever 506 Endless Cacao. And that's everything. I almost got hit by a Tesla, and it was 100% his fault. He was in the parking garage, like zooming around the corners and almost hit me. I wasn't planning on filming today, but I have to pop in and say that I used the Say this. I used it under my eyes and I think it looks so good, guys. Also, my concealer went on way smoother with this underneath. Basically, I put some in the palm of my hand, I warmed it up, and then I kind of swiped it under my eyes, almost like an eye cream. Wow. Thank you to all the gorgeous girls out there who put me on this. I wanted to give some reading updates quickly. I'm pretty sure my last vlog ended with me talking about A Leopard Skin Hat and recommending it. And then at the end of that video, I'm pretty sure I started Small Boat by Vincent Delecroix, which is a translation from French. And then this is also on the International Booker shortlist. This is a really short book, but it gives you a lot to think about. And I think topics that are relevant to our current time specifically, there's a lot to unpack here. And then a few days ago I did start On the Calculation of Volume Part 1 by, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna look up how to say this name later. This is interesting so far. It's about a woman who's reliving the same day over and over. For example, this section is called number 123 because it's her 123rd time reliving, I think it's November 18th over. And even though it's the same day over and over, it's interesting still. This is actually the first part of 7. Thought I wouldn't like this one, but I'm getting along well with it. I would say Small Boat is number 1 for me. Number 2 is A Leopard Skin Hat. So far, this one is number 3, and then Perfection number 4. There are 2 more from the International Booker shortlist. I don't think I'm gonna read those 2 by May 20th. I just read the ones that I had already owned or were sent to me by the publishers. I will keep you guys updated on this. stopped raining. Someone commented on this tattoo in a previous video. This is Lucy. This was done by a girl who, if you send her pics of your pet, she'll draw up different designs for you to choose from. So she did different ones of Lucy, and I chose this one. Some people think that it's for a pet that's no longer with me, but I just think Lucy is an angel, and sometimes she's a devil, but I love her for that duality. It's much later, and I just finished on the calculation of volume 1. I just looked up the pronunciation of their name, but now I can't remember. I did like this. I thought it was interesting and very readable. However, I don't think it was as riveting or thought-provoking as some of the other shortlist nominees I've read so far. It did feel very incomplete, which I guess makes sense because this is volume 1 of 7 volumes. I do have book 2 here. So actually New Directions Publishing sent me both of these with this note. This is the founder of New Directions Publishing, and they told me that I should read these together as a pair. So I'm wondering if I should go straight into volume 2 as my next read. But like I said, I'm not completely riveted by the storyline, so I don't really want to. I kind of want to focus more on the brothers Karamazov and pick up another side read. I didn't dislike this. I will read this at some point, hopefully soon, so I don't forget too much of this or lose interest. I think this does give me ideas to mull over, especially about time. And now I'm gonna go to bed. Lucy. I have this much left of the brothers Karamazov, and I'm determined to finish this week. I keep reading other books and getting distracted by them, so for right now I'm not going to read a second book and just focus on this. I have about 200 pages left. I should be able to do it. I'm just taking it really slowly. I'm trying to be 100% present while reading this so I don't miss anything. I'm excited to finish this. I'm on the section entitled The Boys. If you've read this book, I just finished the part where Alyosha and the boy Kolya just had a conversation. I woke up in the mood to do some self-care. I usually like to use this one at night because it does apply heat to your skin. So it makes my face a little bit red, although it's not painful at all. I was gonna use my typical booster, but it was out of battery. I have not been consistent with my skincare. I'm gonna see if my Medicube will turn on. This is my booster. I know it looks crazy. I wanna show you. I'm gonna use my mini one. This basically just helps the serum absorb better into your skin, and it does work. This is not sponsored. I do use these quite regularly, and I have for maybe the past 4 years. When I do make time to use this, my skin is noticeably more dewy and moisturized. The issue is being consistent.
Level 1.
Done. He wants to go out, but it's 86 degrees, so it's too hot for him. We gotta wait till the sun goes away. Is that okay with you? Vincent. You look very polite like that. Wow. If there are 2 things I motivate or influence you to do, I want them to be these 2 things. Number 1, lift weights, strength train. I started strength training about a month ago, and I go 2 to 3 times a week, and I can honestly say that it has changed a lot. I used to have pretty chronic neck pain here, so bad that while I was in Korea, I would go see a doctor about once or twice a week. I think the doctor was an orthopedic. I think there was also a chiropractor there because they had those like chairs where you like someone lays on it and the chair like moves while they like. For as long as I can remember, I've had chronic shoulder pain. I have poor posture. Like if you know me in any capacity, then I've probably asked you to put an icy hot patch on my shoulder at some point. After I've started lifting weights, my shoulder pain is gone. Like that's what it took. After all these years, I just had to build muscle. I'm also not someone who's unfamiliar with exercise. Like, I used to cycle quite a lot. I could go on like a 3-4 hour bike ride. I also was one of those people who would go to the gym and not know what to do and feel somewhat self-conscious. So I would just go on the Stairmaster. I think building, everyone says it, but building muscle and being strong, I think, is so important. When I'm old, if I get to be old, I want to be strong. I don't want to have chronic back pain, neck pain. I want to be out and about in the bookstores. I want to be able to reach the bottom shelf. If you've been thinking of strength training, lifting weights, let this be your sign. Second thing is, if you've never had a pupusa before, then I think you should go eat one immediately. I think it's El Salvadorian cuisine, but excuse me if I'm wrong. So good. Like, it's life-changing. I need to make the bed. Thank you. I have about 200 pages left, and I'm determined to finish this within the next 2 days. I'm declaring it right now. This is why I always have hair all over that side table. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I have one main plan today, and it is to finish the Brothers Karamazov. I think I'm gonna do errands, chores, and focus on reading. I'm on page 796, so I have about 100 pages left. I think I can do it. I'm so slow though because I keep stopping to take notes. So I think what I'm gonna do is just read the last 100 pages and then go back and take notes. As I go, I'll tab so that I remember where to go back to. It's been over 2 months. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but I'm excited for this not to be on my bedstand anymore. What can I even say about this? It's just so full. It's all encompassing, so detailed. I almost forgot to show you my Sunday perfume. I want to wear a skin scent today, something that doesn't project too much. This is from Alchemia. It's from a small indie perfume house. And this is Ghosts of Dear Temptation. It's a very musky skin scent. On the website, it says, it is a hauntingly sexy blend of creamy white musk with whispers of tonka and night blooming Rajanigonda. It is a musky skin scent, but I get some gourmand notes from this. Like, it kind of smells like almond as well. Perfect for Sunday. I love Alchemia. They have such a selection. One of my favorites is Kitten and the Falling Leaves, but this is very much a fall scent, as you can probably guess from the name. It's supposed to be the scent of soft kitten fur, but also falling leaves in the fall. How amazing does that sound? You want to walk? Wow. Come on. Vincent. Turns out I did not finish the Brothers Karamazov. I have about 95 pages left. I was outside for about 2 seconds and I got eaten up. Do you see that? Did I ever show my framed postcards? So I hung one right here. Clearly I need to do laundry. And then my second one is right here. I think they look great. I really like it. About 60 pages left. I'm on page 833. I think there are 900 pages, so I'm gonna sit down and read some more, hopefully today. To read about 20 more pages, so now I have around 40 left. I have plans right now, so I have to head out. Hopefully I'll finish the last 40 tonight. I'm excited. I just finished the part where a man was on the stand in the courtroom and he was giving this super long philosophical testimony. Hello, it's pretty late now. I think it's 10 p.m. I'm drinking my nightly magnesium drink, which is a pretty fun color. I'm so sleepy right now, but I'm gonna try to finish the last 40 pages of The Brothers Karamazov. I fear I cannot read anything tonight. still did not finish The Brothers Karamazov. I have about 10 pages left, but I have to go out right now. And then later I have a hair appointment, so I might vlog a little bit about that. We'll see. I have no idea what I'm doing to my hair. It's a rainy day today. When I get home tonight, I'm finishing The Brothers Karamazov. I wanted to share my perfume quickly. I'm gonna wear Mind Games Queening. It's raining today. It's also kind of chilly, so I want to wear something cozy, clean, a nice vanilla, which is pretty much this. Let's go. I got rained on, so my hair doesn't look as great anymore, but I basically just trimmed my bangs. And then I got some layers. I also asked her to blend these side pieces because I just didn't like how they looked. They looked very awkward and choppy here. I think that's actually a hairstyle. I personally don't think that that suits me. So I asked her to blend these pieces a bit, and she did. I think it looks good. It's finished. It took me about 2.5 months nearly. That last part made me a bit emotional, where Alyosha addresses the group of boys when he calls them my little doves. I do have a lot of thoughts, but I'm gonna save them. I think I'm going to try to do a short form review for this, although I feel like that's kind of difficult for a book or a story of this magnitude, but I'm gonna try, and then I'll talk about it more at length in my May books video. But yeah, I'm so happy I read this. In the midst of it, I didn't think this would be my favorite, to be honest, because there were so many parallels to Crime and Punishment and The Idiot. It felt like I was rereading those books. But now that I've gotten to the end, I think my opinion has changed. This might be my favorite. I can understand why this is considered his masterpiece. Now I need to catch up on these notes that I want to write. Yeah, I'm happy I finished it. I was dragging my feet a bit in the middle. I think I will end the vlog here.